Hello everyone, welcome back to my Sonic Jam Marathon, and in this video we're going to be carrying on the Sonic and Knuckles game, but in this time we're going to be playing through as Knuckles. So let's get it started. And I've just made a wicked thumbnail for this playthrough for Knuckles' part by using Microsoft Paint because that's all I have so far. I do want to get Photoshop, but it's fucking expensive. So here we go, we're at the title screen once again, and let's start this joint. And there he is, Knuckles the Echidna, chilling like a boss, and then a bomb drops. Now whoever dropped that bomb is going to pay for it. And who is it? Oh, it's the Egg Robo. If you watched my Sonic playthrough, you would have seen this geezer, and he's going to be taking the place of Dr. Robotnik. So if you played through Sonic and all the boss fights we did, we're going to be playing them again, but instead of Dr. Robotnik in the cockpit, it's going to be that Egg Robo guy. Here we go, there's Knuckles, playing as Knuckles, and Knuckles has extra features. He can do things that Sonic can't, such as climbing walls, and he can glide. And he can bash through walls to find different paths. There you go, you can glide to take out enemies. But the only downside to Knuckles is his jump is less high than Sonic. But, oh, hang on, something slowed me down there. But he can run just as fast though, so Sonic isn't the only fastest thing alive. Knuckles can run just as fast, and he can also do a spin dash and curl up into a ball. So yeah, as an offensive side, Knuckles has the advantage. But then again, Sonic is a good fighter as well, because he kicks his ass in Sonic's playthrough. Okay, we'll go through here. We'll get the one up. Boom, bum, 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 bum. Got to watch out for that mushroom guy. He throws little springy mushrooms that pelt you backwards. There you go, like that. Fucking hell, how come he's still in the shot? He was all the way up there. There you go. You can still spin dash. Whoa! Fucking hell, my performance isn't so hot right now. There you go, we'll go up there. Now, I think there's a special stage up here somewhere. Yeah, I think it's up there, people. I'll try and show you a different location in Knuckles' playthrough. Yeah, I think there's one in here. No, it was just a one up. Get rid of that first, then we'll get the fire. So I know if I went for that fire first, he would have got me with his springy mushrooms. Okay, so no special zone. Special stage in Act 1. We missed them all. Here you go. This boss plays out a little bit different than Sonic's playthrough. As you can see, the logs go limp and they flop, and they go straight. Whereas if you was playing as Sonic, they just go straight. And when he charges up at the bottom, he flings his head at you, and then he does this little dive bomb thing. There you go. We'll get the ring. Oh, and there's a lightning shield. See, when you fling in the post around, you want to keep an eye on these three pillars that you see on the screen. Yeah, let me just see if my voice is coming out. Okay. Yeah, it is. I thought I weren't recording then, or I forgot to switch the microphone on, but it's all good. So we'll snag that lightning shield right there. And if you was playing the Sonic, you would have been stopped here, and you would have seen Knuckles on the other side playing with his knob. This knob right here, not his knob. But it is Knuckles' knob, because everything on this island, Knuckles owns it. So here we go, Mushroom Hill Act 2. and we're in Knuckles' part of it. So Sonic can't get down here because he can't smash walls. But I don't know why he can't even spin dash into the wall and break it. I mean, spin dash is pretty beastly and pretty powerful stuff. Right, so we've got to make sure we get a Chaos Emerald in this zone. Ah, got trapped. Do you know what? This is my third time doing a recording of this playthrough as Knuckles, and every time I've done it, I've just flopped, and I just weren't happy with the commentary. I was like really like, dull, and I'm probably dull right now, but every time I watched it back, it was just, yeah, it wasn't acceptable. If you want, you can climb up there, but we're not. We're going to go down this way. I think there's some rare rings in here. I think I showed you that in Sonic's playthrough as well. Go on, you can make it. Yeah, you don't want to get trapped in there. There's two of them there. There's one at the top as well. There you go, and if you were Sonic, we would have pelted our way up here. But we're going to go down to Knuckles' way. We can smash through these walls right here. In doing so, gives us an opportunity to get our first Chaos Emerald. Let's do this. Now the reason why, another reason why I decided to do another recording is when I got to this special stage right here, I was wasting so much time looking for some spheres. I had to get the remaining 4 or 8 that are in sets of 4, 2 sets of 4, and I was wandering around for ages trying to find them. I thought I was wasting so much time. I mean, as a viewer, you'd probably switch off and think, "Oh, fuck this shit." There you go. Right. So again, look, we're going around in circles. Shit. Oh well. As a viewer, you love it, don't you? That's why you're watching it, because you like Sonic games, don't you? And you want to watch someone play through Sonic and Knuckles as Knuckles. 9 more. That's an odd number. Normally it's in like 4s or... Oh, these are the last 9 then. That's why. Duh. red spelt backwards. There you go. We've got the green emerald. Knuckles' first emerald. We could have got 2 in Act 1, but we passed by them. Oh well, if you don't get all the Chaos Emeralds, we don't get all the Chaos Emeralds, but we'll definitely get them all when we get to the point where I'm playing through Sonic 3 combined with Sonic and Knuckles. So, yeah, don't fret, people, don't fret. Okay, you've got to get rid of that guy, otherwise he'll pelt you back into some spikes and you'll lose all your rings. Yeah, we'll get all the rings here, we'll just hover down. Well, we could have dropped them, we would have still got them all. I just want to show off Knuckles' gliding feature right here. And if you go to the left, and tucked away in that corner there, there's an invincibility monitor. But we're gonna leave that because I want to enjoy Mushroom Hill Zone's music a bit more. Is that alright? Go. If you roll into a ball there, you glitch out and you won't be able to progress forward. You'll just come to a halt. There we go. What are we doing for time? Nearly 10 minutes. Fucking hell, we've gone quite quick actually. Here we go. Special stage number 2. And I think to get perfect in this one, I think you've got to go back. You've got to do it backwards because if you turn to the right as soon as you start the stage, Oh, there is an opportunity to go backwards, and there's a springy sphere that you can take. So I'm not sure if that has anything to do with getting a perfect score. As you saw there, I almost got myself in a pickle, because when I went to jump over that sphere, it always sounds like you only touched one of them, but you do actually touch two. So I just have to double check. There we go. Chaos Emerald number 2. It's an orange one. It looks orange in the actual playing field, but when you look on the screen there, it's yellow. Maybe they should have had an orange Chaos Emerald instead of the clear one. I don't know, what do you think? What do you think of that reject clear emerald? Right, and if you jump on the left side of this lift and you take yourself up, it takes you can find a secret room which has 2 monitors in it, which is a lightning shield and a flame shield. But as Knuckles, we're going to switch it up a bit. We're just going to go the common route, which is to the right there, which leads you to the same area, which is the boss fight. Nothing, you're not missing out on much. And plus, we've got a lightning shield already, so yeah. And as Knuckles, you can't use the ability the same way as Sonic. Like, you can't get the double bounce, or you can't, as the fire, you can't fling yourself in one way. You can only use half of the ability. That I can absorb all the rings, and I can be invulnerable to fire. And if I had the water one, I can stay underwater as long as I want. But there's no water stages in Sonic and Knuckles. And I guess the only reason that the bounce bubble is in Sonic and Knuckles is to use that bounce feature for Sonic, like to gain to another platform, somewhere that he needs the bounce to get to. I don't know, not really vital for the game, but I don't know. As you saw there, if you want to click back a couple seconds, as I was hitting Dr. Robotnik, you'll see that every time I hit him, you can see Dr. Robotnik's sprite. So that got me thinking, maybe Egg Robo. I thought maybe Egg Robo is Dr. Robotnik in disguise, and he's just wearing a robot helmet to disguise himself from Knuckles, so Knuckles doesn't recognise him. Oh, that's Dr. Robotnik because it's got a robot head. I don't know. It's just another theory. And who's that guy there? Who's that little mole? And here's another question for you about Sonic and Knuckles. Flying battery zone. Where does it go? I mean, when we saw Sonic, the end of Sonic 2, and you see that the Death Egg crash lands, where does the flying battery zone go? Where does this warship go? Because I know at the end of this zone, it like destroys itself, doesn't it? You know, at the end on the boss, it blows up itself. But where does that crash land? If you destroyed it in Sonic's playthrough, how come it's still here for Knuckles' playthrough? See, there's questions unanswered there. Then again, it's just a game. There's no, it's not needed to dissect every detail. I mean, this is the first time like Sonic has actually took any notice of a storyline or a plot. I mean, all the previous Sonic games, the plot was very, very simple, and the story wasn't the main focus of the game. It was more of the gameplay and the level designs rather than a story. Which nowadays is, when it comes to Sonic games, most people are more concerned about a story and voice actors and the plot of the game, whether it makes sense. I mean, like as I'm doing this gameplay, we're awaiting Sonic the Lost World, and people are concerned about the Deadly Six and the story and the thoughts and feelings of these characters and all that, where they come from, their background, and it doesn't really matter. I've always, when it comes to playing Sonic games, I'm just concerned about if it's got a decent soundtrack, or it's got a nice design of zones. I love all the vibrant colours and all the different themes they can think of. So yeah, Sonic's changed a lot. Oh, we missed the ring up there. Oh well. Still got a 1-up. I was going to stop the video at Flying Battery Zone, but I decided to carry on. No, we're doing alright for time. We've got 15 minutes. I might make these like 20-minute long videos, because then I'll get it done quicker. Because if I do them in videos per zones, the series is going to drag on, and I think maybe my subscribers will get bored and think, oh, I want to see Mr. Neckbreaker play something different. I'm getting sick of Sonic. I mean, I'm having a blast. I could play Sonic every day of the week. I mean, I would like to start let's playing some different games, but I don't want to mix them about a bit, because then I don't want to get distracted by other games, and then my performance might turn sour, or end up not coming back to the game. So I'm just going to stick with one game at a time for now, because I was thinking about doing Aladdin for the Sega Mega Drive, and I've been playing that off camera, like in my own time. But I didn't play too much of it, only a little bit. I played it enough to complete it once. I don't know, let me know in the comments if you would like to see me play more than one game at once. I don't know. Personally, I'd rather do one game at a time. Because back like last year when I started doing Let's Plays, there was a point when I had like 2 or 3 games on at the same time. Here we are, the first boss, the capsule. Let's get that done. Get rid of him. So that's what, like 3 hits now. And we've got a lot of rings, so we don't want to lose them. There we go. I think maybe one more hit and he's done. Yep. And if you let the goalpost land there, you get a lightning shield. But if you let it land on the other side, here where I'm standing, you should get a fire. Boom. Here we go. And that's Flying Battery Zone Act 1 done. And after this, I'm going to cut the video off and I'm going to start another session. Because no way we'll get this zone done in 3 minutes. So I'm going to pause the video there and I'll carry on afterwards. So I'd like to say thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my video. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you thought it was shit, give me a thumbs down. And if you did like it, I'll see you in the next video. And we'll finish Flying Battery Zone and then head into Sandopolis. Until then, peace.